Last year saw more than 6,000 community members pack onto 20th Street for the first annual Nuit Blanche. Joining me right now is Kathleen, and she's going to talk to us about the second annual Nuit Blanche. Now, before we talk about Nuit Blanche, let's talk about that title.
Sure.
It means sleepless nights in French. Why take this title on for this specific festival?
Yeah, so actually Nuit Blanche started in Paris back in the 90s.
Very cool.
And since then it's grown around the world. And yeah, I mean, it's a slang term for all-nighter or sleepless night. And so because the event is at night, it fits really well.
Very cool. Now let's explain a little bit as to what Nuit Blanche is all about. Like I mentioned, 20th Street is transformed for this all-night event. What can people see?
Well, it's a free nighttime arts festival.
Yes.
So we have over 25 juried installations, artists that are from mostly here in Saskatchewan, but some traveling as far as Toronto and Alberta.
Wow.
We also have 12 community partners, such as Paved Arts and AKA right behind us, the public library, and there's just lots of art installations, performances, food trucks.
Yeah.
Businesses are staying open, they're having drink specials. It's just a really great environment. All the installations have an element of light to them, so all of the lights actually along 20th Street will be shut off, and you'll really get to see the lit up installations and the businesses. It's a really fun, playful environment to be in on Saturday.
It is extremely unique. I actually came to the last year to the first one. It blew my mind as to how many people I saw out here just enjoying the many different things. Some of them were interactive, some of them were more of a spectacle. It's really great. This year we have a bit of a new theme. Tell us a bit about that.
Sure, so the theme this year is actually interstitial spaces,
Yes.
just a fancy way of saying in between or blurred lines.
Okay.
And we wanted to give our artists something different to work with this year, sort of spur that creativity. And it's been really fun to see how the artists have interpreted that with their installations. And most of them taking place right on 20th Street here. So the street will be shut down. A lot of them are happening right in the middle of the street. The Canadian Light Source has built like a mini synchrotron that people can interact with. So that's just one example of what they'll see, and lots of fun stuff happening.
Very, very cool. So what do you think this festival brings to our city each year?
I think this is just a great way to showcase and celebrate the arts and culture that exists in Saskatoon. We have a great art scene. People love to celebrate it. It's a really tight-knit community. And for some people, maybe going to an art gallery seems a little bit stuffy or not something that they'd be interested in, but having it outdoors and having, the spectacle and this, fun, playful environment makes it a little bit more accessible to everybody, and it's free. We also have one installation that's actually not on site. It needs to be really, really dark. So it's taking place in Victoria Park, and I'm looking forward to that. That one is, it's actually a 60-meter walk that the artists are lighting up in some spaces, and they're encouraging people to take almost a meditative walk through the space and think about, the cultural constructs of darkness and light and interacting with their environment.
Wow, it sounds like it's a jam-packed festival with lots to see. Now, details of the event is happening this Saturday, September 26th.
That's right, 8 p.m. till 1 a.m.
Great.
The after party is happening next door at Underground Cafe. We've got Pontex playing, and again, there's just something for everybody. Please come out. It'll be great weather, great evening.